Alright. This is a long one coming here. Operation Zolzab 2022. This operation determined whether we would get Zolzab 2 back or lose it permanently. And thankfully we won. But the point is, this Operation Zolzab was even more serious than the previous. Since it was a war to get Zolzab 2 back from Master Evil Hunger's Evil Sheet Leader and Evil Cluck at the time respectively, you could tell we were making this a lot more serious. And so much so that we did end up completing it and winning in the end. The point stands. Exactly 1 year after the event started, on June 9th, 2023, there was originally supposed to be a look-back video based off of this. The reason is because I was out of the house for practically the majority of that day, seeing friends I hadn't seen in years at the time, and oh boy, it was so much fun. So much fun, in fact, that by the time I got back home, I practically passed out from exhaustion by having way too much fun. So it was worth it. Then I was going to do this on June 16th, 2023, and then I just straight up forgot. It was also probably going to be done to celebrate 1 year since the event ended, but regardless, it didn't happen. And then I tried doing it again on August 1st, 2023, and then instead did a Clover written look back video instead because of how late I started it. And now here we are, Friday, August 4th, 2023. Except when you realize it's not even going to be that time anymore, not much longer from now. It is now, technically speaking, 11:37. Why am I starting this so late? And don't worry, I'm not going to stay up the whole night doing this. In fact, since a lot of these videos are crazy long, some of these might actually... Oh, no, we're not skipping any videos. Just some segments might be cut because of how long these are. And I may have done this, and I don't remember if I did it for the first one, where I did the look back video there. So if I didn't, I want to be a bit smarter a year later and cut out a lot of the stuff that made the video extremely long for the majority of these. So I just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. I apologize for the near 3-minute intro, but I just need to address these very quickly. Some of these will be cut. I'm talking about certain segments in these videos because of how crazy long they are. So if you do see some parts cut, just know why. Because these are crazy long videos. And yeah, we got like 7 of these to go through. Some of the mission parts might even be cut because, again, these are crazy long videos. So please understand as we go through. I thank you all for listening, and let's begin. After doing it originally in December of 2021, from December 4th to the 11th, and not even finishing it, let's do it again. And we finished it this time. Woo! Yay! We actually finished it this time. I just had to put them back in here. Hey, this was a much more serious Operation Zolzab compared to the previous. Yes, we're doing this madness again only just because we didn't complete the first one. And also because the first one was really fun too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, the first one was so much fun. But mainly it's because we didn't complete it. You probably realized, no finale, only 5 videos, 2 of them being for the same time period. Oh boy, because the video decided to randomly cut for some reason. Boy, this time, we're actually going to finish. And I indeed was actually right that time. A lot of times I am wrong half the time for predicting that stuff, but no, this was one of the few times that I actually was right. You can tell we aren't messing around here. Oh, no, we weren't! As you can see, we have a sign that says Operation Zolzab 2022. Of course, we have June 9th for January 10th, 2019, which is where we're going in this video. Then on June 10th, we have September 3rd, 2021. Then on June 11th, we have April 4th, 2019. Then on June 12th, we have January 15th, 2022. By the way, these two time periods were swapped. This one occurred on June 11th, while this one occurred, I think, on June 12th. Actually, give me 1 second to take a quick look at that. Dang, I'm right! Then, on June 13th, we go exactly 3 years back to that day in 2019. Yeah, that didn't happen. Except one room from it was featured, though. And then, on June 14th, we have August 10th, 2017. That didn't happen. But except one room from it was featured, though, in another time period. Lastly but not least, on June 15th, we go to August 2nd, 2023. You're in for something. Hey, you know what's kind of funny? Guess which one of these didn't happen? That's right. This one, and this one. Like, they all did not happen. These were all changed later on. Let me tell you. Hey, I'm just stating facts here. What are we still standing here for? Let's hop into that frickin' time machine. And secondly, we had a lab to sing. Let's go all the way back to January 10th of 2019. Oh, frick! I thought I removed those. But yeah. Let's do it. Let's hop right into the time machine. Let's break this first. And, oh, looks like this never got removed. And so didn't these. We're gonna need the recovery compass. I mean, how else are we supposed to time travel here? And, of course, as usual, let's light the portal. And now, we are going to teleport to January 10th, 2019. Let's do that. Alright! We are in January 10th of 2019. Even Rose Crystal knew. You know, boy. We sure are. And for literal proof, woo! Dang it! Okay, now we're good. Yeah, it didn't appear for a second. That just didn't load in for a second. Yeah, if it didn't, yeah, we would have been in big trouble. Anyway, oh, come on, even those are gone. The point is, here, yeah, a lot of assets were removed, but don't worry, guys. After the video, I later went in and added all these in before going back, before you asked. Here we are. How the heck? And yes, I'm not joking. Did we come this far? Oh, look, 4th anniversary hat. Let's pick that up. The problem. We probably shouldn't have, because we should have probably removed that to contain its rarity, so... that would literally corrupt the whole timeline! And that is how you corrupt the timeline. Yeah, we just removed it just to contain its rarity. Don't worry, I did put it back. Rarity. Yeah, because we want to keep that thing rare. Technically, I'm not wrong. Except for the fact that, again, the time period was corrupted. By doing that. Oh. Actually, wait, sorry. We do actually have to go up here. It is because, Mastery of Lonkers is up here. From what I know. Aha! Hi there. So it says, hello, Lego. You look great without your skin. You did this. And the fact that this is still not fixed to this very day is insane. It did get fixed on January 26, 2023, but it was only for like 5 days. No wonder I look like this. I don't want to sign back out again because I know I wouldn't get back in if I did. You will pay, Master Evil Unkers, for getting rid of the skin I have had for nearly 7 years. Let me just make something clear, Blood. It was a random thing that just happened. You will pay. I'll get him eventually. Oh, we did! Towards the end of this thing. Welcome to Operation Souls Lab 2022. As you know, last time in 2021, we didn't finish the operation. Ugh. Yeah, you'd be right. I explained it earlier. We didn't finish. And that's truly unfortunate, considering a lot of the time periods would have been so much fun to explore here. Maybe in the next one. Like Operation Ally 2022, I merged one time period with another. June 8th, 2022. Master Evil Onkers! You realize that is the stupidest idea to merge it with that one. We were just there! And I can still agree with this 1 year later. We were just freaking there! We were just in June 8th of 2022, only a day back! This was literally the day before the event started, so what the frick, man? I can agree with my past self here. What the frick? Nothing! It literally was. It was literally just removing the 1.19 party, and that was it. I'm glad he's gotten smarter since this. That is nothing! You see the problem, right? We were just there! Yeah. That ain't gonna stop me. Bye-bye! Ha-ha! That should have killed him in one hit. Yeah, honestly, why didn't it? Oh wait, that really should have done it. That's right, my sword isn't even that powerful enough. Oh yeah, because I'm thinking of Zolazab too. Well then. Heh. Yeah. Did he not realize we were already there only just a day prior? Yeah, I know. I can still agree with my past self right here. That was really stupid. Yeah. He doesn't get it. Yeah, truly, he didn't. Oh, well. Let's do this. We are going to fix this by doing one simple thing. It's called fire. Yeah, that was practically the only thing that would work during this time. He will not realize that after. He sure didn't. Because we won this thing. Yeah! Mainly though, this event actually went from January 10th to the 24th. Now remember of 2019. Now remember what I just said about me cutting to potentially the part where we explore the time period. Prepare to see that a lot for this look back video, as most of the missions were very long. So that can merely explain why it looks like that. So here we go. The 4th anniversary party of Zolazab. Oh boy. It'd be something. We can of course read the 2018 yearbook. And this is what it looked like back then. Yeah, it's hard to say let's make 2019 even better or something. That was really cool. And I still have the book in the library to this very day. Still do! And it's the only one that's actually been in there. Well, at least that was until January 24th of 2019, where I finally started making books like normally a weekly thing, which are still technically a key thing today. Anyway, let's explore the time period. I still apologize, though, for the lack of Zolazab 2 and 3 videos over the past week. We did remove the 4-year anniversary hat due to it being rare. Or you know what? Maybe we should just add it back in sake of it actually being here. And yes, I already have all of these items. What a surprise. Yeah, that's called archiving them. And actually, it's probably going to be really cool to see it in the older design as well. With that being said, what are your thoughts? And also, let's hope I got the number 4 correct. That would suck if I didn't. With that being said, as again you guys can see, this is again mainly how it looks. Now I may have gotten the number 4 wrong. Let me take a look to see if I did. Freaking course I did. That's how it's actually meant to look. Yeah, I knew something fell off. That's right. See that? There we go. That's what I was getting wrong the whole time. Yeah, I knew something felt pretty wrong. Anyway, point is, this is again how it looks back in the original event. We can of course claim the music disc, that being for a C418 Mall, and as in tradition to the original event. Classic. Anyway, actually, we can keep that in our inventory, actually, as it looks pretty cool. So mainly, these beacons are back to the way they should be, which is good. The anniversary giveaway had stuff unlocking every single day of the event, if you remember. That being said, if you remember, the lab was flooded during this time, which can explain all the water. Anyway, that being said, again, that's how it looked. Comment down below if you remember this from the original party. I remember it all. Going inside, we now have this. Oh, come on! Do I need to really care, though? Oh, and I guess even more aspects are missing. Hold on, what are we missing? A freaking course! Okay, no need to go insane for literally every reason. Yeah, there's a reason I kind of stopped. Because it got annoying after a while. I'm starting to be a lot more chill about it. I don't know if that's meant to be a good or bad thing, though. The point remains, you guys get the idea. And actually, fun fact, this was actually meant to be flooded during the time. So let's go ahead and do that. But actually, what we should do, is barricade this because that's how it was in the original event back in 2019 when this first occurred. So let's bury it, and then go nuts and flood the place. Because this was flooded back in 2019. Back when the event first occurred. So that can explain that. Main reason, just so we can actually get it right. Still love that music disc. And there we go. Things flooded. We're also going to play this again. Because I didn't get a chance to record the whole music here. So mainly, let's talk about this. As you guys can see, this was the design during the 4th anniversary party, but it was also during the time of the season 6 of the Minecraft Big of the series, which we still have to finish. We will get back to season 8 soon. I promise. Obviously, after this is over. How about the last night that it was occurring? Oh wait, that's right, that's in like 7 days. Oh, come on, it's almost midnight. Oh wait, sorry, I'm referring to when we did this in the original party. The next episode, technically speaking, did not occur probably all the way until, like, March of 2023, and there hasn't been one since. We do apologize. I didn't realize. We do need to actually finish that Season 8, honestly. We really do need to actually finish that series. Because we don't want to repeat a Season 6 where it was never finished. Alright, so mainly this is how it looked if you guys remember in the original event. It all looked really, really awesome. With that being said, and I'm also playing the music up there because, fun fact, it was actually in the original video. Yep! And if you do indeed watch the original video that this party was based off of, you will hear it then. So hey, at least I paid tribute to something. Yep! By staying true to the original video. And that was my goal for all of these. Stay true to the original so we don't corrupt the time period. Or the timeline. Which is really nice. And I think even the same goes for Lego's Island as well. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this room? Comment down below if you even remember this party at all. I'd love to hear it. Same can be said for up here as well. It all looks really nice. With that being said, what are your thoughts on this room? Comment down below and tell me what you think. If you remember it from the original event. yeah, this was back when the flower shop was still like all ice themed. That's a nice throwback. And up here where this music is playing, specifically out of that jukebox. And of course, if you remember, it was, which ironically speaking was, I think that same jukebox from the original video. We had the beacon for the 4-year anniversary of Solas Lab, which was also really nice at the time. Also, fun fact, this is also where the elevator was introduced into Solas Lab 3. So that's another nice little addition that happened in this party 3 years ago. Anyway, we had cakes all over the place during this party, and you can clearly tell. Wait a minute, why does it feel like nighttime here? Wait, huh? What the? Oh, maybe because I switched between the old version, the old textures. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that's actually it. Is it because... Is it the brightness? No. It must be because I switched between the new version. Yeah, I'm really tired. You know, why do I do these so late? I need to really be better about doing these earlier in the day, and that was my original intention. Turn that back on and see if that's the case. It shuts off the music, though. Huh. What happened to the purple skies? What happened to the purple skies that made this place look so freaking cool? It is daytime here. Huh? Oh! They've been here the whole time! I was freaking blind. Yeah, I was practically blind at that point. Sorry about that. I didn't realize. I thought they were just gone. All of a sudden, no. That's really weird. I thought they were gone for a second. Okay, looks like we weren't done after all. Looks like I still gotta tear all this down from the 1.19 party. Shouldn't take long though, since it's just these. Alright, I think that's it for real this time. Spoke too soon. Let's play this music disc again. I don't know, that's like my favorite music disc for some dang reason. I don't even remember how it became my favorite. Maybe it's just that catchy or something. Anyway, let's jump down and let's explore the rest of this anniversary party so we can get off the world before it actually hits midnight. And so we can also move on to the next video so we're not here all night. So, and dang it, it's already midnight. You may know, or may not know, this is what the room looked like back in 2019 for the 4-year anniversary party of Solas Lab. It was really cool. Also, some rooms we couldn't even access during this party, such as the HQ and the sheep rooms respectively, as I still hadn't built them at the time. Which is actually true. The one that opened after this party was the sheep room. With that being said, January 24th. That truly shows how far back we just went. Yes, some rooms weren't even open yet. Like, we're still, like, literally, some of these rooms weren't even created. Making stuff here at the time. So that shows we truly, because we had only just moved in 2 months prior to this lab, went back. And it shows. Anyway, again, this is again how the room looked back then in 2019 for this party. It all looked really, really awesome. So next up is the library. And this is how it looked during the anniversary party. Yes, there was another one of those things. And I think that bed is outdated. There we go, this is the right one. Anyway, this is again how it looked back then. See, I told you, this is the time where some rooms weren't even open yet. So that's definitely something. I'll tell you that. And yet I still hear frogs from the present. What the heck? Yeah, that was weird. Are they just randomly around here for no reason? That's weird. Oh, actually, fun facts. This was the day the clothes shop opened in ZL3. Literally. At least the current one. It opened a while beforehand in the Snowy Tundra version. Yeah. Anyway, again, here is the library. Comment down below, tell me what you think. If you remember this also. Let's go down to the most important one, being Rose Crystal's room. Dang it, no button. Let's fix that. There are a lot of things I have to fix while touring, don't I? Yeah, that's become practically a tradition at this point. I'm trying to stop that though, because holy frick, it takes up so much of the videos. Oh, and good news, while we're here, I can just play this through the speaker. The clothes shop is actually got introduced to the end version of ZL3 back in this party, like literally the day it came out. So that's a nice little surprise that we got back then. Perfect timing, we can just do it through here. But again, before we do that, let's just tour the rest of this room. It looked really, really cool in this party, I'm not gonna lie to you. And yeah, I truly went all out with this party. Let's just wait for the song to end for a second. And then we do it via that one. That way you would have a better way of hearing it from down here. Let's go into the underground party room now. If you remember in this party, it was flooded, so that's why it looked like this. With that being said, that's how it looks. So yeah, with that being said, it looked really, really awesome. And in my opinion, never know, we might do this again. Where we have a design like that or something. I don't know. Yo, we should have done it during the throwback party, but honestly, I think the water party design was way better. Yeah, honestly, I'll still agree. I'll agree myself on that one. Also, we were just gonna see this design like one day later anyway. Well, actually, sorry, a few weeks later. Because that occurred in May. That being said, why do I feel we forgot something in this design? Let's take a look at Snowland again. Yeah, there was something off. Why do I feel we forgot something? Oh, come on! You can see the problem. Look what I forgot. It's too obvious. It's too dang obvious. So obvious what I forgot. I'm glad I noticed. Yeah, because if we didn't, we would have corrupted the timeline by now. It is so obvious what I forgot, guys. It was these. No wonder the room didn't feel that right. Yeah, there we go. Now it's back to the way it should properly look. Yeah, that's how it looked. Why do I keep forgetting stuff? Maybe just because of how late it is. Oh yeah, 9 minutes to midnight, dang it. With that being said, yeah, this is basically how it looked. It looks so cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, not much else to really say about this room, aside from the fact that, well, it looked like this, alright. And you know what, why not just use the ladders for once? And we just fixed this room previously. So yeah. And also, fun fact, we just also saw this room during the throwback party. So that was really cool too. So this is like the second time we're seeing this room after the original event. Yeah, because it was featured in the Throwback Party a few weeks prior. Oh boy. Just love the music for some dang reason. Anyway, let's make our way out of there, and let's make our way into the hallway, where we can just play this again. Why did I have an obsession with this? Oh, that's been in there for a while, I see. Yeah, I didn't realize at the time. Anyway, from the meeting room, as you may notice, it looks just like the way it is with all the anniversary decorations, which all looks super awesome. And yeah, that's basically how it looked back then. And here, the same thing applies. Hope you guys loved it. And lastly, but not least, the balcony. Good, so we can move on to the next video. Holy frick, finally! You know, now that I think about it, was this like one of the only rooms that didn't have any cakes? This is the last place in the event. Yeah, see, there are the purple skies. I was wondering where the heck those went. Oh yeah, did I mention that board can be seen across all time periods? Well yeah, it was Operation Zolzab 2022 mission board, of course it could. Huh? Bye-bye! Dang it. Yeah, it wouldn't let me get rid of it for a second. I know you can technically break it, but... Actually, did I? Yeah, you know what? We'll leave it. Actually, let's just break it entirely. Yeah, because if we left it there, the timeline would be corrupted. I should probably stop saying that. Alright! And that is it! That was it! That was the end of the anniversary party. That was the end. Nothing else happened after this. With that being said, that's it. That was the end of the event because nothing else was decorated after this point. If I did forget a room, please comment down below. No, I think we got everything, but I'm pretty sure I covered everything in this party. And, well, let's take a look and see what we have to do on the next episode. June 10th, we go to September 3rd, 2021, which is probably going to be the smallest time period out of all of these time periods combined. Yeah, I wasn't technically wrong. You know, I just came to a realization. 1, 2, 3 of these are from Zolzab 2. Oh yeah, that's like another reason why we're doing this event. To get ZL2 back. That's the exact reason we did this in the first place. Sorry if I keep going absolutely insane. I'm just trying to just state the facts here. That's it. I do apologize if I keep going absolutely insane. Like, I'm serious. In our hands. Let's just hope we actually do it. That would be awesome. Oh, don't worry, fellow past self. We sure did. Till then, and it felt way too good. Not much else needs to be said. Aside from the fact that, you know the deal, Operation Zolzab 2022 is... yes, the classic. Alright guys, welcome to day 2 of Operation Zolzab 2022. I'm not gonna lie to you though. It's actually day 3. Yeah, this is because on the second day of this event, I was out of the house for a good majority of hours at a graduation party. Let me explain. I was out of the house the entire day that I was meant to make Mission 2. Thankfully, I did get everything set up for Mission 2. I just didn't have enough time to record the video. And I got back home at nearly midnight. And obviously, you know, everyone, including myself, went to sleep. Well, yeah, that would have made sense. We were there for like over 5 to 7 hours at the time. I couldn't blame myself. Because it was nearly midnight. So I had to wait until now, on this day, to make the video instead. Of course, we'll do Mission 3 immediately after this. Or did we? Anyway, technically yesterday, on June 10th, we go to September 3rd, 2021, which if you don't remember on that day, was when I showed you the underwater galaxy for Operation Galaxy. But not only that, I also showed you some rooms, that were redesigned from the original UFO party to match Operation Galaxy's theme a whole lot better. So what are we still standing here for? Let's go find Master Evil Unkers and see what he did to that time period. And then we'll get to this immediately after in the next episode. Alright guys, we are going into the time machine. What? What? Did Master Evil Unkers just randomly send me here without me knowing? Yep, that be him for ya. What? Okay. Yeah, he can randomly do that for some reason. I don't think we'll ever question why. What? He sent me here. What is going on? Oh. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Where is he? I think I know. Yes! Master Evil Unkers. Why is there a dome? Let's read his beautiful message. I mean, why don't we? So it says, hello again, LEGO. We're now in September 3rd, 2021. Like the dome I made here, I made it so you can access the planets in space. Wahahaha! He does have a point, though. That was one of the main reasons and purposes in this time period. Like I said earlier, the point of this time period was a redesigned version rooms of Operation Galaxy, which you can see here, and of course accessing the planets themselves in the sky in space. So him not wanting us to access them, defeating the entire point of this time period, is actually kind of smart. It really was. Because he was this close to actually winning here by corrupting the time period. But we're obviously going to make him not do that. Because, of course, we need to get back up into the sky and explore the rest of those planets. Which means we can't have him here. The fact that I still could have gotten him in one hit. Wow. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with, you know, destroying this dome. Before we do, though, let's actually see how the heck this looks. Wow. Okay. This is definitely something. Wow. Huh? Oh! Okay, some parts from the previous time period are still here, apparently. Maybe he brought them over just to mess with me. Well, guess what? That ain't how it works. I can easily solve that and fix that. Guess what? Instead of having to, quote-unquote, fix something, we get to blow something up! Oh, do you not know how good that felt? Wait a minute. Hold on. I came to a realization. A very big realization here. You do realize we're going to be doing that in like a week or so. That's right, because this was literally right before Operation Dome of 2022, which literally occurred 1 week later from now in both ZL2 and ZL3. Right, because it was a cross event across both labs. Like, yep, it was an event across both labs. That was pretty cool. Did any of you forget Operation Dome's coming up? Wait. He must be preparating for us for that! You know, honestly, I wouldn't have been shocked if that did end up actually being legit. You see, the reason we kind of say that is because it is true. Master Evil Oinkers was the one behind the Zolazap 2 one. And Evil Street Leader was the one behind the ZL3 one. I think I know why he made the dome. He's secretly preparating us for Operation Dome. That's it! Yeah, honestly, and probably was the most clever thing yet. That's why it's here. Operation Dome is like literally in like 10 days. Or so. Technically 8. Oh, that's a theory right there. He's probably secretly making us be prepared for Operation Dome. Do you not know how good it felt destroying this thing? Oh, that's a good theory right there. A real good one at that. That's a good one. That's probably why he made this. Oh, we don't want to go too insane. Let's start off with this, and hopefully the roller coaster doesn't get blown out. Not bad. Okay, I thought it was gonna be worse. Okay, I know I said I was gonna cut out a majority of the mission parts, but I need to get this one in here. I'm gonna light all these TNTs now, and then we're gonna probably prepare for the biggest explosion. Are all of you ready? Boom! Yeah, that was pretty good. Let me see if I can find another one. Nah, I can't find anything else. Anyway, we did it. That's it. We got rid of the dome. You know what that means, guys? Hey, just in time. Literally perfect timing. Perfect timing. For literally. That to go away. Perfect timing. Yeah, that could not have happened at a better time. That could not have stopped at just the right timing. Dang, it feels like I keep repeating myself now. Anyway, whoa, hold on. We gotta go out here. Of course, the mission is done. Let's go explore around this time period as per usual. Now, this time period wasn't as big, so this video probably won't be too long. With all of these time periods. With that being said, as you guys can see, this is what September 3rd, 2021 looked like. I showed you a remake or just redesigned rooms for Operation Galaxy to fit the theme a bit more. We'll go up there later, as that was the main purpose behind this galaxy, besides all the room designs. Besides that, not really much else. With that being said, yeah. Man, Operation Galaxy was so cool. Sadly, we didn't really complete it. We only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets. I plan to add more soon. Yeah, we still need to actually do that. We need to add the rest of the planets that I had originally planned for summer 2020. Maybe every Sunday, starting after Operation Zolazap is over, we could add new planets every Sunday. That didn't happen. But we still can. Assuming we can get back into Zolazap 3, that is. Right, we're kind of on hiatus from the labs right now because Rosca still can't get into the game at the moment as of me recording this look back video, so I don't know how long that's going to be to explore all the ones that I didn't get a chance. Oh yeah, did I mention Operation Zolazap 2023 Part 2 is canceled now? To use because of that reason in Operation Galaxy. That could be something that we could do in the future. Yeah, maybe actually hold on. Actually, how about after Operation Dome, because we're gonna be focusing on that. Yeah, none of that happened, but it still can now. Which, for at least Zolazap 2, that will end July 3rd. Because starting after this event, all updates are on Sundays. Like they were meant to be for a while now. Yeah, and I'm glad we kept that alive for a good while. And then they weren't. At all. You know, that was until we lost, Zolazap 2. And as of right now, we have no way of getting into Zolas Lab 2 and 3 right now. So, for the time being, I don't know how long it's going to be until we see the labs again. Yeah, this event, we're going to try and get that back. We're going to head there right after this mission. Or at least this video. Well, the mission's over for the video. Now we just, again, explore everything. If you remember, this is what it looked like back in the day. Oh, come on! Okay, that's just... Sorry, I felt like if I was in that position where I just was, I felt like I was going to probably fall asleep or something, and I can't blame myself. One small fix. Yep, this is exactly how it looked back then. It looked really, really awesome. And with that being said, let's go up here. This room, we just saw very recently in the throwback party, which was around 3 episodes back, I believe? Okay, good, only 8 more minutes. I think like 3 episodes back. So hey, it wasn't even that long ago. Yeah, I think like 3 episodes back or something we saw this in the throwback party. So yeah, it hasn't even been that long. Yeah. And yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. And the roof had nothing besides, of course, the ceiling windows. Sorry, just trying not to fall asleep. I know I should probably cut this till, like, later. Which, actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to do, actually. And, like, after we're done with this specific video, I might cut it to the next day, because I'm actually really, really tired. And with that being... I need to really stop filming these so freaking late. That's my problem. That's just my fault. Being said, that's it. For at least down here in the outside. The only other room that was decorated during Operation Galaxy was, well, you saw the beacons throughout the video, which means you know this was decorated. I mean, yeah, like anytime that you see the beacons updated, you can that clearly means the Underground Party room is updated. And the same goes for Zolas Lab 2 as well. You may notice that. Oh. Okay. I don't know if this was like Rudiger or something. I don't remember. I probably should have looked. Yeah, I think I did right after I made the video. If not, then yeah, I just corrupted it again. Time period. Yeah, and that would have sucked. Okay, even more. This is what the Underground Party room looked like for Operation Galaxy, hence why you saw the beacons throughout the video. With that being said, this is actually the last room in the event, as only at least 4 rooms were decorated during this party. Not including all the planets, which we'll go up to now. But again, what did you think of this room back then? It was pretty cool. And yeah, with that being said, let's make our way up to the planets. And no, nothing in the HQ. That room was never decorated during this party. You'd think it would be, and then it just wasn't. Alright! Up to the galaxies we go! Woo! Yeah! Yep, up to the planets we go, everybody. Actually... probably have done a firework rocket. Yeah, I was just about to say. This whole time. Man, what was I thinking? Yeah, I was just about to say. Alright, let's explore all planets. The ones we can't do include that and that, considering... well, they weren't done yet. So if you remember, this was Shroom Galaxy, or at least Shroom-like Galaxy. Yeah, Shroom-like. Which is pretty cool. That's at least one good thing about this. Oh man, I really just don't hope that, everything I'm getting here just doesn't mess everything up. Without my skin. Yeah, I'm still kind of concerned about that, actually. And yep, you can climb on top of all the trees in this galaxy. It was pretty cool. And of course, we have the bottom here. Well, the inside. Which, hold on. Let me, fix that real quick. Perfect. Anyway, yep, here's the bottom parts of the galaxy. It looked really, really cool. It truly feels like we're inside the planet. Because we literally were. Which is really, really nice. Alright, next up. The Honey Galaxy, which is pretty nice. Of course, in the Easter egg hunt, we actually had to climb all the way up this castle to be able to get the egg. Yeah, that was pretty clever. It was pretty difficult, considering you can't jump on the honey blocks. Yeah, that's kind of what made the challenge pretty interesting. But I found ways. Yeah. There's something that feels off about this galaxy. No bees. Yeah, honestly, to this very day, we still don't have any up here in this galaxy, despite, you know, it being full of honey. You'd think they would be here. And yep, here's just the castle itself, if you remember. And of course, here is of course the inside of the planet. I know, this one's rather small. Yep, you can literally just go inside the planet for no reason. That's a nice little feature I added. Alright, and lastly, the one we can visit, because the other two weren't unlocked at the time, is, or weren't even built, of course, I don't think, the Underwater Galaxy. Of course, we had a nice little paradise on top, of course, with, you know, during the underwater party, this is probably something I should have done, but the Underwater Galaxy probably would have had a major role during the underwater party. It's unfortunate we can't do that right now, considering we can't access those up 2 or 3 at the moment. But once we do gain access to them again, if we can hopefully get Rose Crystal back into the game, I'd love to do that. But as of right now, we don't know how we're going to be able to resolve this. You know, a little slide here, or just a waterfall. Yeah, you can do either one. The point remains, the real purpose of this was, of course, the underwater aspect. That's why it's called that in the first place. That was the real point of this time period, which was really, really nice. Of course, this so would have worked for the underwater party. We got to discover many things down here. So yeah, that's definitely something. Man, it sure be crazy, isn't it? Yeah, we discovered many things down here. And yeah, with that being said, not much else to say, because I think the chest is empty. Oh no, wait a minute. It isn't. That's right. It was just full of underwater stuff. Everything from that planet's here. And we have everything here, so that's pretty nice. And that's it. We cannot go to the other two since we couldn't get to them yet at the time. Woo! Yeah! Like, I literally thought we landed in the water at the time. Dang you, Pipe. I had to fix you even though you didn't exist. That's right, because it didn't exist till Christmas that year. Okay, the real point is, that is it for the time period. Alright, let's move on to the next video. I just need to add this segment in. I completely forgot it looked like this. That's right. Everything was taken over. Oh boy, I haven't been here in 3 months. And it all looks the same. They did nothing while we were here? What is going on? Wow. Nothing changed here, surprisingly. It looks exactly the same from when we investigated it after they originally took it all over. I am surprised. Yeah, because you'd think they'd actually do something, but no, apparently the damage had already been done at first. Wow. Holy frick. They did nothing while we were gone. And I guess there was no point either, considering, well, they had already taken it all over. I guess I could see why. But I am surprised. Wow. Okay, we can't even get this open. Now we can. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks practically the same. I am surprised, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm surprised. It all stayed the same. That's nuts. Man, brings me back to Operation Villains when all this even started to begin with. Truly, it was truly one of the biggest mistakes we had ever done. I say that because we lost. What is this still doing here? Wait. Nothing was removed from St. Patrick's Day? It was June! What the heck? That's right, because we haven't been here. We've been, locked out of this world. That's right. Yeah. Literally nothing changed. I thought they would have done something, but you'd think they'd remove the St. Patrick's Day rooms, but no. They stayed. But surprisingly not. What the heck were they doing for 3 months? I guess enjoying their victory. That's why the lab even looked like that in the first place. That's if I had to assume. That cannot have happened at just the right timing. Yeah! And there you are, Evil Cluck. Nice to see you again. Hi, Evil Street Leader! Huh. I swear I thought this would have changed at some point. I thought it would just get all more evil. But yeah! This is definitely something. It's still crazy to believe they actually won. No, seriously. And the next time they would ever win was during the 2023 Future Party for Zolozab 3's 6th anniversary, where the entirety of 2027 Evil Street Leader took over the entire future for the past month. And then we got it back in Operation Zolozab 2023 Part 1, which now I guess is legitimately the only Operation Zolozab we're getting this year. I'm honestly fine with that, if you're going to be completely honest, if you're wondering. And this was 3 months ago, may I remind you. Alright, so here's the plan. I am going to try and go get into the time machine so we can start our mission by using the original time machine in the garage. The thing is, though, we got to make sure none of these guys notice I'm here. Oh, come the frick on! Evil Cuck already noticed me. And Evil Street Leader. Gotta be kidding me! Whatever. Yeah, we were supposed to not get caught by them. I'm still gonna go get the freaking time machine! We gotta go! We gotta go! Go! Before they get me! We gotta freaking go! We gotta go get the freaking time machine! You'd think they would make it more evil, but apparently they didn't. Maybe they never entered this room. Oh, wait! We need the time travel hat. As soon as possible. There we go. And do that. Activate that. And wait. Is that the time machine I hear? Someone is invading our lab. How did Lego or Rose get in? We locked them out of the ZL2 world. That wasn't Lego. It's someone completely different. go find them and stop them from using our time machine. I seriously think this scene is just still funny. Nice. They think I'm someone else because my skin's gone. Okay, that's one cool thing of having my skin gone. They don't know it's me. Couldn't they have tried to guess by, of course, the username? Haha! Now let's get out of here before they actually realize it is me. Yeah, my skin. Yeah, that was gonna be a bit of a problem if they did notice. Yeah, they did notice later on. Whew. Okay, we made it out of that evil lab. And, well, we're now in January 15th of 2022. Where this entire storyline began. Dear God, this day has to be one of the most important days of January. Because, my lord everybody, this day alone started what started a month later. Basically, for those who don't know, let's talk here. Basically, this day alone started this. Oh, and I guess this too. The point remained. The lab was completely dark during this time. Master Evil Oinkers took the power away, granting us no light for the 7-year anniversary of Zola's lab. And it has actually stayed that way all the way until they took over on March 24th, 2022, which was the day Operation Villains ends. And after that day, we have never been here since, until now. Because they locked us out of this world once their takeover started. Isn't that nuts? Literally. The fact that that's all true. Stay Alone started what would be Operation Villains a month later, in February of 2022. No, seriously, the fact that that actually was all true is insane. So, I'm glad we've never had to do it practically ever since ZL3 had the same fate. Oh, the thing back in February is, where in the absolute heck is Master Evil Oinkers? Let's go find him, shall we? Okay, so if I remember correctly, Master Evil Oinkers, at least confirmed by CoolKid33, said that, he was right here. Oh, I go get 33 sheep. That was unexpected. Yeah, he just randomly appeared out of frickin' nowhere, but... Oh, you're staring at him! You aren't wrong about that. Yeah, he shouldn't be here. Yeah, exactly, that's the point. Most importantly, we're talking about you. Yeah, that's right. You. What the heck are you doing here? Hello, Lego. We're now in January 15th, 2022. For my attack here, I made the lab completely dark by removing the cakes and replacing them with mangrove blocks, planks. Also, I put a spell on the planks to make it nighttime to make it darker. As if the lab wasn't already dark enough. It made it even darker than it already was. If this lab wasn't already dark enough. Yup, exactly my point. You're making it even darker. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense in a way because this place was already dark to clearly begin with, and then eventually later on, like a month later, it became even darker. Okay, does this even make any sense? Yeah, honestly, I don't even know at this point, even a year later. I don't know, but the point is, well, mangrove blocks are about to cover all these cakes. Let's see if that's serious. Now let's explore this beautiful and massive time period. Oh yeah. Because, again, this was a big party. If you're into that kind of thing where I explore the time periods after, again, you're in for a treat. Again, this time period is massive. Oh yeah, we did not mess around. So massive that it's probably going to be even longer than the mission. Anyway, as you guys... Yeah, I'm honestly not going to lie, I think that was actually kind of true. As probably remember from the 7-year anniversary party 5 months ago. We had a number 7 cake right here. And of course had all the candles right here. If you remember, this party was a remake of the End of Life of Doom celebration from June 1st, 2017. Which we just passed that date 13 days back. Right. My lord, it's already been 5 years. That's nuts that it's been that long since the original event. And then this is a remake of it, but anniversary style. Which was a nice touch. Of course, next year will be completely custom. I just wanted to try something a little bit different. Anyway, the recycling plant was here during this party, since this was, again, a remake of the End of Life of Doom celebration after all. This was also a reference to the fact that there was no Lab of Doom in 2022. And I guess this was the replacement. Makes sense though, as we've had Lab of Doom every year for 6 years straight. Yeah, and that's why we stopped doing it, by the way. It probably won't return for a good while. I think it was about time. We stopped. Because it was getting a bit too hectic. And overdone. Fun fact, same reason can be said for the Underwater Expedition. Oh yeah, there's a reason that's been gone for a while. Oh yeah, we have an Underwater Expedition time period coming up soon. Technically, yes, in the form of one single room. A few episodes. Which is also a replacement. For no Underwater Expedition and ZL2 are free this year. None. Or just in general for a good while. And even Lego's Island, you may notice, in all 3 of those worlds, no Underwater Expedition. This year I took an entire year off of that. Yeah, it's gonna be a while till we see it again. Reason? We've been overdoing it! And that's what I was just about to say right now! But hey, at least they'll have a time period in reference to it, kind of very similarly to Operation Lego's Island 2022, because we didn't have one. The same is kind of being done here because of the same reason. We aren't having one. Anyway, if you remember, and I did get a little bit of some complaints about removing the anniversary hat in the first time period we did, which was 2 episodes back. In the 4th anniversary party for ZL2, no, just for the original Zolazab, for January 10th, 2019. I did get a few complaints saying that I removed it, corrupting the time period. To make sure that doesn't happen again, we're not actually going to remove it and collect it instead. And you know, I can agree. That would, once again, corrupt the entire time period and the entire timeline. I forgot how much brighter that actually looked. Anyway. So again, this is how the place looked like back then in the original party. It all looks super, super awesome. And yeah, all the cakes looked like this, which was extremely cool back then. I truly think I did a great job back then remaking the original End of Life of Doom celebration, but again, anniversary style. Yeah, honestly, I truly do still agree. And with all the snow on the ground, it really does show. Because that took place in the summer. Back in the original event, it was all just sand. Yeah, because it took place in the summer. So that's pretty cool. Or at least almost summer. Cool. Of course, we could only collect it during this day since it was the first day. But moving on here, this is what it was back then. Later on in the event, as the days went on, since this was 5 days long, many items would unlock. Of course, since we're on the first day of the event, only the anniversary hat was available at the time. Which was rather cool. And nice because it was the anniversary day at the time. So of course, only the anniversary hat would be available. Anyway, point remains, let's head inside, and if you remember, this is what the lab office looked like during the party. Looked pretty awesome. Of course, we can, sorry, I went the wrong way. We can, of course, head down to the basement, and, well, hey, this was back when the levers and these lights were actually on, when everything was working fine. Granted, though, that only powered light to up here. Up on the top part of the lab, not the bottom. I think the power source down there is the power source for all the lights. in the downstairs of the lab. I'm pretty sure you guys knew that. Yeah, because specifically, here's the thing. So again, the room we're in right here powers the lights to the upstairs of the lab. And again, the redstone torch powers the downstairs lab lights. If that does make any sense. I mean, if we have the basement here, that should obviously light up here. And then the power source, which has been gone for months, lights it up here. So yeah, that can explain why only the downstairs was affected at the time. But if you remember during the takeover, or just Operation Villains in general, but both of the light sources were stolen in both the basement and the downstairs of the lab. So all of the lights in general were off. So yeah, it's crazy to believe that this day led into something that would happen a month later. It's insane how important this day truly was in the lab's history. And will always remain that now. Because it really was. Anyway, that's how this room looks. And it looked really, really awesome. Back then, I truly still think I did an incredible job back then with this party. Oh, hold on, before we forget, let's of course make our way up to the roof. Oh, come on! Are you joking? It doesn't do anything, that's dumb. Anyway, hey, at least we still have him, so at least that's something. Or, you know, I could have just taken him back out there and flew him up to the roof via the outside. You know, that could have been a lot more clever. Anyway. What, did we kill him? I'm pretty sure we killed him. That's probably why we should have done, you know, the outside. It's fine, we have a spawn egg, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that too. Actually, you know what? Yeah. While we're here, let's just grab a copy and spawn him back in. Because we don't want him to be left out here. Actually, I'll keep his spawning in my inventory, unless he dies again. But of course, let's hope not. Yeah. So of course, if you remember, there was a number 7 on the dance floor. That was a nice little touch to the original. Yeah, I'll admit that. Of course, cakes all over the place. This was nuts back then, like seriously. Honestly, I did not need to go this all out, but you know what? I'm glad I did. Anyway, of course we had music discs up here, or just jukeboxes. Yeah, that's what they were. We're not gonna play anything right now, because I don't remember if I did play a song back then. And if I didn't, then yeah, that would be corrupting the time period if I did right now. I don't remember. That's why you should look back at the original footage before even thinking about it. Oh, wait a second, I'm just talking to myself, dang it! Alright, no, in seriousness. But yeah, again, that's how it looked. Looked pretty awesome back then. Oh, come on. Did we damage him again? Oh, well. Yeah, I know I'm accidentally gonna kill him again. Shouldn't we have just tied him to a fence? That would have made more sense. Hold on. Let's land him, Oh! Oh, thank God there's water here. Yeah, because if there wasn't, yeah, we would have been done for. Let's land him here! Nice, right? Seriously, I am still glad that this is here. Dear God, it really shows that I am still extremely glad this is here. Still am now. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, the haunted mine. Right. Right. That's right, we need to get, everything back in order. That's right. Whoa, cut this segment. Surprisingly, I think the close-up was the only room to not lose power during this time, but it did a month later. Yup! It sure did. Oh yeah, perfect excuse to tour it down here. So I guess coming down there was actually probably for the better, actually. Sure was. So anyway, if you remember, this is how it looked back then, and it looked really, really awesome. All the cakes were here, and all the decorations were here. If you may notice, it looked like this back then as well. Over here was all light, and over here was all dark. Fun fact, let's spawn him back in. Oh wait, that's not even a fun fact at all, but the point is, we should have just spawned him back in to begin.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
With. Let's have him here. Dear God, it's 1 a.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it to later in the day after we're done with this vid right here. Because I'm really tired and I can't stay awake any longer. Yep, again. So after we're done with this specific video, I'll cut it to the next day. That's basically how it looked back then. Because yeah, it's like 1:08 a.m. It looks really, really awesome. I need to really stop doing this to myself. And I really do need to actually stop. Yeah, everything was still up and running here, technically. But not for much longer at the time. Yeah, surprisingly, the clothes shop actually, I don't think ever actually got decorated during this party, which was unfortunate. Anyway, if you remember, this is how the pool area looked. What the? I thought he just spawned in a completely different spot of the room. That's annoying. Oh, never mind. There he is. But yeah, the pool was still frozen solid during this time. Of course, it isn't now, considering, again, the lap's still taking over. With that being said, how much else needs to be said about this room? We're still far from done. Remember how I said this is a big time period? And I'm still not joking. This was a big time period. Now, why I went over here is actually so we can get out of here. There we go. And now we can actually explore down here officially. Yeah, I cut that again because obviously that segment was a long segment to get him down here. Honestly, why didn't I do that for the actual video here? I know, it's pretty weird that we finally get to down here. So yep, this is basically how it looked back then. And this, again, it wasn't even that long ago, so you guys should probably already instantly recognize it. We already explored down there earlier, so we don't need to go back down there because we just did. That's how we got out of the garage. Anyway, this is how it looked here. Looked pretty awesome. And yeah, with that being said, let's continue. Yep, there was still the ice skating rink here. So that was pretty sweet back then. Wait a minute. I think this used to be open in some way.
Yeah, it was.
Whoa. Okay. The villain banner's still down here from the original? Yes! They sure are. Let's remove them.
Yeah, because this was before Operation Villains was a thing.
Hey, that didn't take long. Oh! Oh, come on. Still here?
You'd think they'd be gone, but they weren't.
Yeah, sorry if I keep messing up things. It's probably because of how tired I am. I need to really stop doing this to myself. Right, how did these carry over? I think Master Evil Unkers may have left in a few rooms.
Yeah, that probably is it, actually.
Ah, he be sneaky.
He sure be.
Ah, yes, the basement. Yeah, this place is cool.
It was really nice when we brought it back in Halloween Party 2021.
Oh, God, just making sure he's following me. I'm pretty sure that room was open back then. I'm probably gonna be wrong, am I? Anyway, yeah, that's basically how this looked. Looked pretty awesome. It was nice seeing this. Alright, so this is how the library looked. Looked pretty nice. And it was basically just the case. That's literally what lit up the lab at the time after we lost the power. The HQ, at least the HQ lobby, looked like this as well, which all looked really nice. Again, special labs were not decorated, I believe.
No.
So, like earlier, we'll just, well actually, beforehand, we didn't actually do this, but I'll do it again. We're gonna kill the guy for a second, and then bring him down here. Again, this is something I should have done in the HQ when doing the mission, but I forgot, and I just didn't think of the idea at the time.
Exactly.
Secondly, most importantly, let's just grab these, again. So again, this is how the HQ looked back then for the anniversary party. Literally every room was decorated. I think except for the clothes shop, the bar room, the giant window room, gold mine, and maze, and all of that.
Yeah, everything else I think was.
Oh yeah, I'll show you when we get back to the present. But I did update the schedule. I'm not able to show you it here since we're in the past. I'll have to show you it when we're back in the present, which is on June 16th. Actually, June 15th, actually, because we'll be in the future. Well, we'll be many years ahead.
5 years ahead?
Specifically, March 24th, 2027, which would be exactly 5 years.
Yeah, see, I told you the future time period was changed.
So after
And honestly, for the better.
takeover began. Yeah, look out for that in like a few episodes, in like 4 episodes.
We will be getting there eventually.
Anyway, again, take a look. It looks pretty awesome down here. If you remember, this was the HQ. Soon it'll be ours again.
Oh, it sure was, and it felt way too good.
Alright. And actually, I have the excuse to leave him down here while I kill him for a second.
Don't worry, none of this is intentional. I normally am never doing this normally. Normally I don't do it to these guys, but in order for them to get back up, obviously I would need to do that real quick and then respawn them where I need them. But normally I never do this. I only did it for just this one video, and then I never really did it again, thankfully.
This is proof.
Of course I would do it to Evil Sheet Leader, Evil Cluck, and Master Evil Wonkers, of course. That's their bad guys.
Again, we will instantly respawn him. Right here.
And see, that proves my point. I just respawn them immediately after.
See?
As if anything happened.
And just like that. And the other one's probably already dead. Nice. Alright, so before we head down there, let's view Snowland. As you can see, this is again how it looked. Again, it was basically all anniversary cakes. So that's literally what we used to light up the lab. And then like a week later we used the end rods to light up the lab for the winter party. So that was pretty much of a nice touch there.
And the Valentine's Day party that I made. Don't forget.
But it looks so cool with all the anniversary cakes, just spanning all the colors. It looked great. In a way, it really did. Anyway, with that being said, yep, it basically looked all like this. The railroad is obviously still here because that was there. The dojos were looking real cool here. So hey, at least that was something. Yeah, that's basically it for Snow, man. Not really much to say about this room. Oh yeah, let's go down here for no reason. Even though the guy's probably gonna freeze down here. That's completely fine. We have the opportunity to respawn him. Yep, if you remember, this was the snow cave. Oh, frick, we want to get him out of there. Yep, this was the snow cave, if you remember. From, I think, the Christmas party of 2021. Yeah, I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think it stayed like this, like Zeo Freeze did.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something. Let's go into the other room. And yeah, basically the same thing applies here. It was pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the maze and gold mine. It was pretty cool. You know what? Why the heck not? Let's go down here. Man, these guys are still down here after all these times.
Oh, I have a little something to read to you. Go get 33 replies with what is worse? Zolazap 2 mysteriously disappearing on August 9th, 2018, or getting locked out of Zolazap 2 and 3 on August 3rd?
That's actually a very, very, very tough one. Losing the world in general for Zolazap 2 and 3, or just Zolazap 2, that was extremely painful because of all the hard work we did. And just to lose it for like over 7 months, that was just very, very, very just sad because all of our hard work was gone. And the same could also be said for November 23rd, 2017, when technically all of that hard work was erased. But just losing the world overall was just even more just depressing because that world we spent so much time in. Now, as for getting locked out of them, the fact that it occurs practically almost exactly 5 years after its disappearance, obviously I don't think that was planned. But it was more like unexpected. I'm going with the first option. Wait, they always were. And of course, who could forget about the maze? Yes, this beauty. Of course, it's the past version, so...
Even though it didn't really change much.
Actually, sorry, the mazes always look like that.
Yeah, practically.
My bad. Yeah, let's get the frick out of here and actually go back to the dojos. Yeah, let's get him out of here. See if we can do it without killing him. Thank the frickin' Lord. I think that's the first time we've ever dragged them up high and never actually killed them. So that's nice, at least in this video. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of times where we've done it with other sheep. And that obviously wasn't a good thing. Fire Dojo and Snow Dojo, on the other hand. Let's go inside. Yeah, I'm really considering not changing this to the mangrove fences. It looks rather more suitable for a room like that. Oh yeah, I gotta put all the stuff back once we get this lab back.
Sure did.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. I'm still gonna go find it. And no, it's not in here. This is just the mobs. Oh yeah, Fire Sheep has obviously gone missing because of the whole takeover. That currently is still going on in present day. Anyway, the Water Dojo basically is the exact same thing, just a ton of cakes on all the stepping stones, which you remember we just did earlier when changing it all back. It still looks rather nice. And it'll be nice to have all these rooms back soon. Of course, I'll change all of these to the glow item frames. What the? Did we just lose him?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. We did, didn't we? Come on. Let's make our way out. Alright. Pretty sure we're almost done. Oh, right, we forgot about the secret Halloween room. We gotta explore all temporary rooms as well. But thankfully, we've already explored some along the way. Alright, I forgot to show the Snow Dojo. Who cares? It's just 2 anniversary cakes. But up here, actually makes more sense. Yep, we had like 8 cakes here. And just a number 7 right here. Which all looked really, really awesome back then. And as I explained earlier, just 2 anniversary cakes. Nothing special. Thought there was more. Apparently I didn't do anything. Yeah, Secret Halloween room I think is the last room we need. Because again, none of the special lab rooms are decorated.
Sorry, I was just replying to that comment that I read earlier.
Oh, frick! I don't think we did back here yet. I'm probably gonna be wrong though. But if I didn't, then yeah, here.
No, I don't remember. No, we weren't.
Here we go. Yep, it all spelled out ZL2. Looked pretty nice. Yeah, I hope we get the lights back in this room. They rather need to come back. They really do need to come back, the lights. It just works so much more in here.
Don't worry, past self. Soon enough.
And then we can actually start using this stuff again. It's kind of sad that most of these had gone to waste. Look how many of these went to waste this year. I'm not joking.
That's serious and actually was very disappointing. Thankfully, in 2023, all of this was made up.
If you look right now, look how many of these went to waste just because we were gone. That is seriously sad.
It really is, because that was just a waste of a ton of stuff that we had here.
How most of these just went to waste. Because we weren't here. Anyway, for real this time, let's actually make our way to... What the heck?
Yeah, that was actually kind of weird.
Okay, for real. Actually, let's go to the Splat of Doom HQ. Actually, we could have done that just from the start, actually. We could have just went in here.
Yeah, honestly, why did I not think about that earlier?
Yeah, right from the start. We could have actually just made our way in. I remember there were anniversary cakes in the potion lab, though. Oh, frick, we're gonna have to kill the guy again.
Yep, we had to do that.
Dang it. Who cares? Again, have a spawn egg. And yes, this is back when it was actually still lit up. And working properly.
But it wasn't like that for long.
In there is definitely something. What? How is that still there?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why. And how.
I guess he left it there. Oh well, that's fine. Now, thankfully, most of these we've already explored. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to the exit. Because, we're done in here, practically. Yeah, we're done in here, practically. No, mainly, we are done. And, of course, kill the guy off again, because, again, normally I know I don't do this, obviously, because it's actually kind of sad. We need to respawn him up here. You can see how quick I'm doing this. Yeah, proving I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this, aren't I? I knew it! I kind of knew that. Yeah, I saw that coming. What is wrong with me? What happened? What the frick is wrong with me, man? Look how many times I've had to respawn this guy. Oh, wait. That's right. Blocked off. I know exactly how we have to do this. So what we need to do is, normally you can't do this because of the sign, but you actually have to go all the way back here to be able to make your way down to the Halloween room from 2015. You know what, hold on. We'll break these for a second. I'm only doing this just so we can actually get in here. Can we actually get him in here? That'd be pretty freaking awesome. I'll cut it again. Okay, now, let's actually block this off and make sure he doesn't leave me. Thank God. What the heck?
Yeah, this was actually pretty weird.
What the heck happened down here? That is really weird. I don't think I have ever actually seen that before, where it just disappears. The little sound studio
thing, or just the little DJ thing. Yeah, the DJ booth. Nothing ever has actually ever been played down here, which is really, really unfortunate.
And still hasn't to this very day. Maybe for Halloween.
But hey, at least we made our way down here. That's something.
Yep.
And that's it, because nothing else happened down here. Can we make our way back up here? Come on. Come on. Thank you.
At least getting out of there wasn't as hard as getting him in there. That's at least something I'll give credit for.
Hey, jeez.
Oh, so it's easier to get him out but not in? Yeah, I know. What the frick?
I see. I see the deal here.
You do not understand how freaking upset I was after realizing that. I'm serious.
Alright, but no, in actual seriousness, I think that is actually it for the time period. Man, I missed that park. We'll be back soon. I do want to play in that park again. It's so much fun.
I really do want to go back and play in that park again. Man. Once we get access to Zola's Up 2 and free again in the future, whenever that may be, it'll be a good time. Both labs are currently on hiatus at the moment until we can get that thing resolved. And hopefully Rosalizzle can get back into the game soon so we can continue things as normal. For now, all events are canceled across both labs.
And well, that's it. That's it for the timeline. The time period. Sorry, my mistake. That's it for the time period. That's it. That's crazy to believe that we're already done. And with that being said, man, what a time period we were just in, guys.
Truly.
Next one, we'll be back in ZL3 for the last time. And with that being said, you guys know the drill. Operation Zola's Lab is...
And nice, he came back for me.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And cut.